Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's me, MCKOOKIE. So in today's upload, I wanted to bring you guys some Legion gameplay. I went ahead and bought the brand new DLC for Dead by Daylight. I got the new survivor, Jeff Jesus Johansson. My name is Jeff. And then I also got the Legion. Real quick over the loadout that I'm going to be using. I'm running Bitter Murmur to see them whenever they pop a generator. Sloppy Butcher to basically decrease their incentive to want to heal themselves. My favorite perk in this loadout, Monitor and Abuse, to shrink my terror radius, but also when I'm in a chase expand it, because the larger my terror radius is, the better chance I have of seeing the other survivors once I smack one with my Feral Frenzy. Basically, every time I smack a survivor, I can see the ping of all, I basically get a ping of all the other survivors in the map as long as they're within my terror radius. So I'm using Monitor and Abuse to sneak up on them, get the jump on them, and then when I'm in a chase, Monitor and Abuse will increase my terror radius so that I can find them easier. Let's get into a game and see how we do. Alright, so we got Father Campbell's Chapel. Another thing I forgot to leave out is that I'm also using the new Legion perk, Discordance, and what it does is it basically, whenever there's two or more survivors working on the same generator, it turns that generator yellow and makes a notification for me, like a noise notification. I'm going to activate my Feral Frenzy here, try and see if I can find any lucky survivors to give them a little slap. Up, see right there, Discordance kicking in. I know two people are on a generator. Hang on. I think I hear somebody going through a box here. Yep. Hello, Claudette. See, she didn't hear me because I got Monitor and Abuse on. Monitor and Abuse, when it, like I say, if I'm not in a chase, my terror radius is decreased. And then when I'm in a chase, it expands it. Claudie, going down early here. Gonna pick her up and put her on a hook all nice. There we go. That's Claudie. We got some of her friends over here to slap. That's one. See, I just smacked her and now I'm getting a ping of all her other friends in the map. I'm a little rusty on her. Frame rates are a little rough on the PlayStation, so I mess up my swings a little bit. Still getting the hang of Legion, boys. We're learning, okay? See, now I got the ping. I know that Claudia's over here trying to mend herself. Where's she at? She's somewhere around here. We may have lost her. It is a Claudette after all. They have built-in camouflage. Okay. We got Bitter Murmur kicking in right here. Pretty nice. Not bad, not bad. Oh! There you go, Nia. See, what I would like to add to this build that I'm using right now is the perk Strider from the nurse. Basically, whenever a survivor's injured, their cries are like twice as loud. It's essentially the opposite of the Iron Will perk for survivors. Because the style with Legion, at least what I'm getting, is you want to injure a bunch of survivors and then you essentially try and come back to the first person that you injured and you try and down them while they're mending themselves. So, I don't know. Like, I don't know the exact way to play Legion. I'm learning right now. We're going to see how we do right now. Now I'm activating Frenzy. He's got a very slow movement speed of 110%, so I like to a lot of times use Frenzy just to get around the map. Kick this gen real quick. Right, we're searching, can't find anybody so far. Oh, it's a full party over here. Everyone's hanging out. See, every time you smack one of them in Frenzy, it does that little reddish spiderweb ping. Shows you where the other survivors are. It's pretty neat. It's kind of like Doctor for tracking people. Is she ice skating? Yeah, she's ice skating. Perfect game, by the way. Nice. Gonna vault this one. Got Claudette on the left there. Oh, I missed. I'm bad. Boosted. Right. We're gonna put her on the hook. Yeah, see, I hear them crying right now because they're injured, and if I could just have that Strider perk, it'd be so much easier to track them down. The add-ons we're using are not the greatest, by the way. We're just using green add-ons. Nothing too bad. We're actually doing all right, I think. We got quite a few hooks. We got a few injured. Here I'm pinging this person. There we go. I want to try and find somebody else now. Nobody around? Darn. It's fun. He's got a nice little momentum, nice little rhythm to him, or to them, Frenzy. I'm just going to call it him because I like to play as Frank. Bitter Murmur activating. I can see where they are now. Scoping out the area. Now, I know they're going to go for a save, so I'm going to try and get some Frenzy hits in here. Yeah, she was already low. Her wounded bar was probably already low. Got her. Took a little too long to rescue her. I was away from the hook for a while, but, you know, if I'm in the area and I see some action, I'm going to go for it. I got to play to win, especially if I'm using Legion, which everyone is calling the worst killer in the game. I don't believe that, by the way. I think he feels better than Freddy. And I actually find it more fun to play than Pig. I don't actually own the Pig, but the few offerings I've put up to play as a Pig, I don't really enjoy Pig that much, so... Yeah, I'll probably drop Bitter Murmur once I get Strider. Put that on. It'll be a lot easier to sound whore where they are when they're injured. Be a pretty nice perk to have, in my opinion, for this character. Still can't find anyone. I must say, if you guys are using Legion right now and you're kind of struggling, I feel like the Monitor and Abuse perk is probably the best perk to have on him. Like, the fact that it shrinks your terror radius so that you can literally get the jump on people. Like, I only have it at level 2. I don't even have it at level 3 yet. And then it doubles up and kind of synergizes well with this power where, you know, when you're already in the chase and you want to know where they are, it increases your terror radius to basically increase the reach of your power to track down and ping the other survivors. Very nice. I'm going to use this right here. See, right there, she's still on that generator because she doesn't know I'm so close because I'm using Monitor and Abuse. So, honestly, really nice. I'm getting the ping of the other survivor. I think this power is really neat, you guys, in my opinion. This Feral Frenzy, whatever it's called, I think it's a really fun power. Nia's wounded. I think this might be her last hook. There we go. Yeah, so definitely Monitor and Abuse, Strider. I'll probably drop Discordance for Ruin. That'll be like my Gen Patrol check. Oh, somebody just bled out right there. Yeah, Claudette, she was sitting on the generator instead of mending herself, and she just bled out. I'm really enjoying this killer, guys. Like, at first I wasn't so sure, because I had some rough games, but now that I'm getting the hang of him, I think the main thing was I was activating the Frenzy power way too early. You have to just activate it when you're right on top of people. It's almost kind of like a Leatherface chainsaw where you don't really want to use it until you're like almost right on top of them. Maybe not as close as you have to be for Leatherface chainsaw, but just about a little farther than that distance. But overall, it's pretty good. Like, we got 2 hooks right now. Granted, these aren't the greatest survivors in the world, I understand. But still, I mean, not bad for what we're doing. Modest add-ons, decent perks. It's pretty fun. I like it. I highly recommend the DLC so far. I really like Legion as a killer, and if you play Survivor, I think the Distortion perk from Jeff, the one that counters Barbecue and Chili, is a really nice perk to have. Like, I know there's counters to Barbecue, but it's nice to be able to, you know, keep healing a teammate or keep fixing a generator. It saves a lot of time from you having to, you know, fake out the movement of where you're going because of Barbecue or whatever. Yeah, but overall, not bad. I really like this DLC. I'm just not a fan of all the bugs that are going on right now. Like, I'm on PlayStation, and it's just been blue screen city. Like, I see killers getting blue screened when they're winning. I've been blue screened. My friends are getting blue screened. Random survivors are not loading in. So, Behavior Games really needs to fix the bugs that are happening with this update. But as far as the DLC goes, there we go. We got 1 dead. I'm liking it. I really love the DLC. I highly recommend it to you guys if you're sitting on the fence and you're wondering. Alright, we got 1 down, we got 3 to go. 2 are injured right now. Let's see if we can clutch the 4-man, or at least the 3-man. If I get 3-man, that'll be great. I am yet to get more than 2 kills with him, with Legion. So we'll see what we get right now. Don't want to activate Feral Frenzy too early. I don't want it to expire. Oh, that was a bad play on my part. I should have swung that. See if we can get some Frenzy on her. Got to get in a little closer. Don't want to do it too early. Here we go. Cool. Smacked her, and let's see if I can find her friends. Yep, corner of the map. Let's go. Let's get him. There we go. Found out where they were hiding. Dude, this... I'm telling you, his power is nice. Being able to ping survivors like that. What are you doing, Claudie? Being able to... I would not have known they were there if I didn't have Feral Frenzy. This is a nice power, you guys. I'm really digging this killer. Really, now that I'm getting the hang of it, I've been doing slightly better every game, and this is fun. It's good. Got that. That's another down. 2 down so far. Let's go. See if we can get a zesty 4-man. If I get a 3-man with a hatch, I'll be totally happy. That is a win in my book. So let's see what we can do. Let's keep it going. Keep the momentum going. Yeah, I'm really liking Legion. Jeff Johansson is hilarious. He looks like David after Thanksgiving. And like I said, Distortion's a nice perk to counter barbecue chili. Nurse's Calling. Basically, you have 3 tokens. And every time your killer is supposed to be shown, like the aura... Your aura is supposed to be shown to the killer. It consumes one of your 3 tokens, and then you don't leave scratch marks for 10 seconds. So, pretty nice stealth perk. I've actually dropped Urban Evasion on my survivor, and I put it on him, and it was helping me a lot yesterday before the rank reset. Playing at rank 1 as survivor, almost every killer runs barbecue and chili. So, it's nice to have that to kind of counteract that. You got Meg over here. What are you doing? I would not have done that. It's okay, kind of faked her out with my power there. There we go. I don't know if this is her last hook, it might be. We're gonna put her over here. This looks like a cool place to kick it. Break this god pallet right here in the killer shack. It's a pretty good map for Legion. He kind of struggles on some maps that are a little too big. Granted, this is a bigger map. But yeah, I think not activating Feral Frenzy is one of the biggest tips I can give. As far as having... And putting Monitor in Abuse. This guy is like Myers. Feels a lot like Myers. As far as the synergy his power has with Monitor in Abuse. The whole shrinking the terror radius. Really nice on this guy. But it's cool. It's a cool little... Feels a little bit like Myers. Feels a little bit like the Spirit. Okay, so she went for the unhook. I didn't want to camp the hook, but at the same time, I can't go too far away because there's not really much for me to do at this point. So let's see what we can do. We're going for that zesty 4-man, you guys. Let's see where they're at. Here we go. Goodbye. What are you doing? What are you doing? You know what, screw it. Well, we'll just go for the mech. We're not going to be greedy. I'll take, 3-man and a hatch, I'll take that, dude. I'll take that. With what people are calling, quote-unquote, the worst killer in the game, I disagree with that, by the way. I think it's too early for anybody to be giving an opinion like that. I think the buffs that the developers gave, while small, are pretty decent. Okay, so she's on her struggle phase. Haven't touched that generator yet. This guy's got some cool-ass skins. I want to get his Devil May Care skin. I really want to get that, where he's got like the bomber jacket and stuff and the really awesome mask. I want to buy that with my sharks. So right now I'm soft camping hook, whatever. There's not much I can do at this point. She's probably going to go for the save. Hang on, I think I hear her. I think I hear her crying somewhere. See, if I keep saying it over and over again, as if when I get Strider, this killer's going to be really, really fun. Like, even more fun. He's already fun, but being able to, like, soundtrack them where they're crying and injured. Oh, we got footprints. Yeah, she's running straight for the other. There's the hatch right there, by the way. Got her. Ladies and gentlemen, got that 4-man with Legion. GG. Granted, not the most optimal survivors, but I will take it. I will take it. Really, really loving the whole DLC package, guys. Fantastic job. Behavior Studios did. There's the hatch. Looking pretty. Give me that merciless killer, baby. What can I say? We are Legion. Let's see if we got a perfect game. Let's see what the score is for these categories. Give me 8K and everything. Come on. Come on. So close to flawless. Yeah, I'm not super high rank either. I'm rank 8. And this is going to be going live at the time before the rank reset, just so you guys know. Yeah, so not bad. Not the highest ranked survivors, but still pretty good. Modest add-ons, decent perks. What can I say, guys? We are Legion. Got a nice little Legion 4K for you guys. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. I'm going to be bringing more Dead by Daylight videos in the next one. See you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. MCKOOKIE out.